Hey guys, what's up? It's the Kellys.
We are in Krakow, Poland, and we have been here for just over 48 hours, and we have made a list of 10 things that you have to do while you are here, and we can't wait to show them all to you guys.
At the end of the video, stay tuned for our thoughts on Krakow and find out where we're headed next.
Visit Wawel Castle. Atop a limestone hill next to the Vistula River is Wawel Castle. And up on the hill you can visit the castle, the gardens, the cathedral, and many other sites. The hill itself is free, but you do need to pay admission if you want to go in any of the other attractions. I think going atop the hill just to see the view itself is one of the best things to do. Wawel Hill is one of the most historically and culturally significant sites in the whole country of Poland. St. Mary's Basilica. This is a great example of Polish Gothic architecture. It was built in the 14th century, but it dates back to the early 13th century. You can go inside and visit for a couple of dollars, and you can even go up to the tower on selected days. We didn't get to go up to the tower because it wasn't open on the days that we were available. But I think the view would really be amazing because it's right in the middle of the main square. Explore Stare Miasto. The Old Town attracts visitors from all over the world. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of 14 places in Poland that are included on that list. It's very lively and crowded, of course, with tourists and locals. There's horse-drawn carriages, and you can go to the main market square, or even just walk around and look at the beautiful, colorful buildings. Schindler's Factory and Museum. This museum wasn't something that was on our top 10 list, but then we happened to stumble upon it after our free walking tour and decided to go in to get out of the rain, and we were really glad that we did. It actually ended up being one of the greatest things that we did while we were in Poland. Go to Auschwitz. Visit Zakopane. hopefully it'll be a great view even though it's a little bit rainy.
If you're enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe.
And comment down below if you want to plan your own trip to Poland, because I know I already want to come back and eat even more pierogies than I already have.
So do I. They're good.
Yeah. Stained Glass Museum and Class. So we're here at the Stained Glass Museum and Workshop, and we just finished our museum tour, and then now we have a little bite to eat and we are going to do our workshop. I'd like to say that Brian hurt himself because he touched the hot tool. So he's done. Book a free walking tour. So one of the things that we really love to do when we go to Europe that we think that you should do as well is go on a free tour of the city. All the cities have them and there's multiple to choose from. And what I like to do is go to Guru Walk because they have all types of little gurus through the city for free to show you different tours that you're interested in.
I wanted to go on a tour of the Jewish Quarter, and Lauren went and found me a tour on there, and the best part was that it's free. Besides, you just have to tip the guide at the end.
Chill in Planty Park. This park wraps around Old Town and is really great if you just want to sit down and get out of the heat and people watch. Go on a river cruise. So, let's talk about our final thoughts of Poland.
But first, if you like this video, please like, and if you really liked it, subscribe.
Yes, because we have a lot more European videos coming at you.
First of all, the people in Poland, especially Krakow, are very friendly.
Yes, I absolutely loved that. I felt like they welcomed us into their city like crazy. I loved it.
As a new traveler, if I'd recommend a European country to anyone for their first European country, I think I would recommend Poland for sure.
And the restaurant service was actually amazing, and I was pleasantly surprised by that, because a lot of times in Europe the service is really slow or the people are really kind of rude, and that wasn't the case with this at all.
It's very easy to get around here.
I'm always a big fan of trams or subways or something like that. I don't love public buses because those tend to get a little bit confusing for Americans that don't really go on buses very often. So once we realized we didn't like the buses, we stuck to trams and we were totally fine. But the other thing about the city me is that it's fairly small. We were here just over 48 hours and I feel like we saw everything.
Yeah.
And I try to get lost in towns a lot. Just take a weird turn here and a weird turn here and I'm like, we already saw this street. So very, very easy to get around. Very great if you only have a short amount of time. Yeah, and mostly everybody spoke English, which was great. I mean, every single person started speaking Polish to us first. We don't know a word of Polish, and then as soon as we answered in English, they're like, oh, English, huh, okay.
No, they were very happy to speak English with us.
The only person that did not speak English was the guy we tried to buy a bagel from on the street. So cash and card were both widely accepted. Even when you cashed out in a restaurant, they asked you cash or card, so you can definitely use both, but there were definitely a couple things that you absolutely needed cash for, something like street food, or a lot of the times if you need to use a bathroom in the middle of the city, it might just cost you a coin or two.
Right, so always be prepared here. No bathrooms for free. You're going to be paying to use one.
There are a ton of tiny little markets that you can always go and get drinks from. It's summer right now and we were very, very hot because it was over 90 degrees every day, and we found these little Gatorade type of drinks that we drank constantly. And this country is kind of cheap.
Yeah, it wasn't that expensive.
It was a great place to go on a budget if you wanted to be on a budget, much cheaper than, say, you know, France or anywhere in the Baltics or Switzerland or anything
Western
like
Europe.
that. Yeah, for sure. So definitely recommend.
So Lauren, where are we headed to next?
Now we are headed to Prague. We are taking a night bus, which means we are taking a bus from 9 p.m. till 7 a.m. and we wake up in Prague, and we do this all over again for you guys for another 48 hours. Top 10 things to do in Prague coming at you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.